This is our Chem 115B lab project on the kinetic molecular theory. Hello, we are Audrey Nguyen, Samantha Winland, and Jeslyn Nguyen. Today we're going to be talking about one of the most important theories bridging the molecular and the physical when explaining the behavior of gases. It's called the kinetic molecular theory, and we're going to be demonstrating it using us as substitutes for molecules.
The first main postulate of the kinetic molecular theory says that gas molecules are in constant random motion. You can see us demonstrating this by walking around randomly. The molecules do not change speed or direction unless acted upon by an external force.
One thing that could cause changes to the motion of the molecules is attraction. But according to the kinetic molecular theory, there is no attraction between moving particles. This is the second postulate, that there is no attraction between molecules. You can see this demonstrated by the fact that we are moving independently of each other without attraction or repulsion. The presence of the other person or molecule does not influence the movement of the other. The molecules also experience perfectly elastic collisions, which means that when a particle collides with something, such as another particle or the walls of a container, it bounces back with the same energy that it had previously. If two particles collide, they could transfer energy, but the total energy always remains the same and none is lost. This is known as elastic collisions. This is seen in how the person is bouncing against the wall, but moves in the opposite direction with equal speed and energy as before they bumped into the wall. Now, these two people or molecules run into each other and bounce back, one moving faster than before and the other moving slower than before, but the total energy stays consistent. The next postulate relates to volume. Although we are humans doing this demonstration, the molecules in theory would actually be so small that their volume would be negligible. Because they are extremely small, the distance between each molecule is actually quite large by comparison. This is part of why there is no attraction or repulsion between molecules, because they are too far apart and too small to exhibit forces on each other.
The last part of the kinetic molecular theory explains how temperature affects the movement of molecules. Temperature is related to kinetic energy, which in turn is related to the average speed of all of the molecules in your sample. So, increasing the temperature increases the kinetic energy and causes the molecules to move faster on average.
Now you know more about the assumptions of the kinetic molecular theory. Thanks for learning with us!